Hey guys, welcome to Top 10 Gaming. I'm your host Kelly Pally, and today we're talking about Hitler. Well, that's a thing I never thought I'd actually have to say in a video. But hey, every day is a new surprise, isn't it? Anyway, we're counting down the top 10 video games with Hitler in them. This includes cameos, him as an antagonist, and even boss battles. Yes, you get to kill Hitler in some of these. So with all that in mind, let's get to it. Starting off our list with number 10 is Persona 2 Innocent Sin. This is one of the games in which Hitler doesn't only make an appearance, but you can also kill him. Persona 2 Innocent Sin incorporates the evil fascist as one of its boss battles. While Hitler was sort of removed in the American version of the game, it was still pretty damn obvious who the character was referencing. He went by the name Führer, and wore sunglasses. Yep, totally not the same guy. Up next, number 9 is Beyond Castle Wolfenstein. The game's objective is to infiltrate Hitler's bunker and kill him and his senior staff with a bomb. Not unlike the July 20 plot in 1944, in which conspirators infiltrated his Wolf's Lair field headquarters with the goal of assassinating him, otherwise known as Operation Valkyrie. Released in 1984 for the Apple II and the Commodore 64, the game received mediocre reviews at best. But hey, at least you're trying to save the world. Up next, number 8 is Secret Hitler. Set in pre-World War II times, Secret Hitler is a social deduction game for 5 to 10 players, with the goal being to find and stop the player who is labeled as Secret Hitler. You're secretly divided into two teams, the liberals or the fascists. If the liberals work together, they can amount enough votes to control the election and save the day. But if not, the fascists advance their agenda and win the game. Coming up next at our number 7 spot is Total Carnage. Total Carnage was the follow-up to Smash TV, a game that essentially predicted reality television back in the 90s. At the end of Total Carnage, the final boss is General Akboob, who, for reasons unknown, transforms into Hitler midway through the battle. A giant Hitler face, that is. Up next, number 6 is Bionic Commando. Futuristic Nazis, anyone? Well, that's what you get from Bionic Commando, where you play Lad Spencer, a man with a grappling hook for a hand. You probably get the vibe of this game by now. The final boss, who is called Master D, is Hitler, and he gets blown up. Fun fact, the original name for the game roughly translates into the resurrection of Hitler, top secret. And the 2009 Bionic Commando abandoned the Adolf aesthetic entirely, despite keeping the main antagonist German, and very bionic. Up next, number 5 is Golgo 13, top secret episode. More from the future, we've got a cyborg Hitler. This was an NES game based on a popular manga released in 1988. The antagonist of the game is a man named Smirk, who's essentially a cyborg Hitler, which becomes glaringly obvious during the final boss fight with him, when one of his clones is decapitated and his head comes flying forward, making it real easy to see the resemblance. In our number 4 spot is Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. In this point-and-click game adaptation of the classic film, Indy encounters Adolf, just like in the movie. Except in the game, things go down a little bit differently. You can punch Hitler in the face. You're given a couple of options, one including punching Hitler in the face. While this option will get you killed and ultimately result in you failing to prevent the Grail falling into the wrong hands, well, you're still punching a Nazi. Coming in at our number 3 spot is Wolfenstein 3D. Another Wolfenstein title on our list, this one amps things up a bit and features Hitler as the final boss of episode 3. He shifts from wearing a mechanical battlesuit to arming up with 2 miniguns once you've hit him with enough damage. And when you finally kill him, well, his body melts into a bloody heap. There's also Hitler clones running around with flamethrowers that appear before the final battle and kinda do this thing where they just drop onto the ground like they're wizards teleporting. Fun stuff. And our number 2 spot is Operation Darkness. In Operation Darkness, you play as a squad of British SAS soldiers fighting the Nazis, and those Nazis can turn into zombies. There's also vampires and werewolves and magic all in the mix of this game too. So Hitler is the main antagonist in this one, and he's even got some solid dialogue. Despite all of this, the game received some pretty poor reviews and was generally canned. But yeah, you get to fight Hitler and his skeletons who have swords. And finally, in at number 1 is Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus. Lastly, the most recent game on our list, Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus, features an aging Adolf Hitler. Sputtering around with a gun waving in his hand, Hitler clearly doesn't have his sanity in check, as you, William B.J. Blazkowicz, are undercover, pretending to be an actor who is auditioning for the role of, well, you, William B.J. Blazkowicz. Hitler gets all worked up, shoots an actor who's from Arizona multiple times, then pees into a bucket of ice and gets worked up again and vomits. And yes, you can kill him, but it'll get you killed too. Alright, there we have it. Any games featuring Hitler that we didn't include on our list? Let us know in those comments below, and perhaps we'll do another part. But in the meantime, why not check out one of our other videos? Perhaps the top 10 weird video games that are addictive, or the top 10 video games that will make you smarter. And don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons on your way out. But for now, I've been Kelly Pally and this has been Top 10 Gaming. I'll catch you guys in the next one.